I'm Autumn Lockett.
And this is Mitch Randall.
And you're listening to Good Faith Weekly.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. This is Mitch Randall with Good Faith Weekly. Autumn and I have taken the week off with the Thanksgiving holiday. However, we have a very special treat for you. Our colleague, Reverend Starlette Thomas, has a new Advent special at the Raceless Gospel podcast. Jesus is Coming is a 4-week podcast released each Sunday during the Advent season. Reverend Thomas offers insightful and inspirational reflection each week as Christians around the world look forward to the arrival of Christmas. After you listen to the trailer, you can subscribe to the Raceless Gospel podcast to hear this remarkable Advent special. Autumn and I will be back next week with another new episode of Good Faith Weekly. Until next week, Autumn and I wish you and your family a very happy Thanksgiving. Now, here is the trailer to the Advent special at the Raceless Gospel podcast. Hey, Autumn, guess what time of year it is?
Halloween.
No.
Thanksgiving?
No.
It's too early for Christmas. People keep telling me.
It is a little too early for Christmas. No, it's the time of year when nonprofits ask for money.
You know, Mitch, I'm glad you brought that up.
Well, it is an exciting time of year because even here at Good Faith Media, we need to, from time to time, ask our listeners and readers to help support this great effort of keeping this message alive.
Yeah, the voices of inclusive people of faith are tragically underrepresented, leaving many feeling alone. And then we layered in this global pandemic, which pushed all of us further into isolation. But Good Faith Media provides a space for our voices to unite and impact the world for good.
And our daily news and opinion pieces provide thoughtful reflection from spiritual and thoughtful leaders around the world.
Our Nurturing Faith Journal is a print magazine that circulates 6 times a year to churches and households nationwide, delivering thoughtful analysis, inspiring features, and Jesus-focused Bible study curriculum.
And if you like this podcast, Good Faith Weekly, make certain to subscribe to more exciting and challenging podcasts brought to you by the Good Faith Media Podcast Network. Gather around your device as GFM continues advocating for inclusion for all, justice for all, and freedom for all. You can find more information about this at goodfaithmedia.org/donate.
Jesus, the hometown hero, or at least that's what they say now. Mary's boy, Joseph's stepson. We have fancier names for him now. But I want to introduce us to the Jesus who came to a prepubescent teen girl, as she is not featured in the nativity scene we have some version of. All her hairs and every animal in place. The serene scene is far from the truth. Birthing a child at any time of the day is never silent. So please do not offer me your rendition of Silent Night. But I digress. I'm Reverend Starlette Thomas, Director of the Raceless Gospel Initiative at Good Faith Media, and host of the Raceless Gospel podcast. The Advent season is coming, and we're delivering a podcast. Jesus is Coming. It's an Advent podcast series from us at Good Faith Media. We'll drop 4 episodes, 1 for each Sunday of Advent. Sweet baby Jesus. Divinity in pounds and ounces, can you see him? How do you ready yourself to receive him in an unkempt world? The season of Advent is one of preparation, a reminder of God the family, and that we are a part of it. Jesus' birth foretold by prophets, his arrival announced by angels, his presence felt by his cousin John before he comes out kicking and screaming, a bouncing baby boy. And boy, oh boy, Jesus is coming. And he comes bearing good news and carries the government on his shoulders. Jesus is coming, and coming to undo every unjust system that robs me of you. A season of preparation for a kingdom that is coming. Back up! Give everyone some space. There is plenty good room. Come one, come all, to Jesus. Jesus is Coming, an Advent podcast series by me, Reverend Starlette Thomas. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Learn more at goodfaithmedia.org.